God says, God says, and saw, and seen, whatever you want to call it, and seen what I done. You know, God, saw me. I have my own place 3 times. I worked. I made the money. I cooked. I cleaned. I had all that stuff all time. Had beds and all. You remember even when the first efficiency. But guess what? Ain't nobody want to help put in. Never did. They never put in nothing. All I did when I went to work, they effed on the bed and everything else and took advantage of me when I helped out people. So like I said, I brought money to the table. Ain't nobody brought shit. And like I said, this is not, So like I said, where's everybody at? Yeah. You know why I scream and everything? Because I got beat up before and everything else. I got hit. I got my ass whooped, handed me, abused, and all kinds of stuff. And the ways want to move the way I move because, hey, I've been hurt. I've been battered. I've been in all kinds of ways. Yeah. Understand, I'm not ashamed of my past. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ashamed of anything what I've been through. But I'm no longer what, hey, I was in my past. Now I'm different. Now I'm changing. God had to help me, but He carried me through. But that stuff, I can't help this stuff. I've been hurt. I've been having a gun to my face. I had been shot at. Yes, I never had a gun, but you know, when I went out my comfort zone, I've been beat. I've been this and that. Hard, boom, boom, boom. Ate by roaches, rats, all that, Near death experiences. Almost had a stick go through my head. Fall back a flight of stairs. Hey, all of that stuff. Oh, all kinds of crazy stuff. Overdosed? Yeah, I overdosed. Yes, I've worked out. Hey, I showed you guys my workout, didn't I? Oh, yes, I think I did. Let's show you that, too. I've been all kinds of churches, never hid from church. I've been all kinds of weather conditions, walking or on a bike. Oh, yes. Hey, guess what? I got sick for a little bit, but, hey, I got back to normal, though. Well, by the time I came to work, guess what? I came to work, it's in the rain. No one offered to give me a ride through the rain. No, y'all splashed me with the car, deliberately on purpose. Because I remember how one of my phones got stolen, and somebody else let me use their phone, and I had to protect. Oh yeah, the phone was fine. I gave it back to normal because I take care of people's stuff. So, like I said, but I had many times places to myself. I had been to work and build, but nobody want to help build. They got to chew me up and spit me out. So, hey, as a man I am, I took care of families. But everyone wants to belittle me and talk about how retarded and stupid I am and how autistic I am and all that. But this autistic person, this person that you belittle, called dumb piece of shit, that knows what actually a typewriter is and knows what a freaking those phones things they use. Oh, I know all that kind of stuff. And I'm 32 years old. I know how to make rice without measuring it. I know how to cook. I know how to clean. I know how to do all that stuff from scratch. When I started KFC, you know what I'm saying? God knows this. When I first started, once I did that, learn how to do it. First time they ever cook, because guess what? I made better chicken than them. They said, "Wow, this is the best chicken they ever had." It was Golden Crisp. The only thing is I was slow doing other stuff at the same time because I didn't know what I was doing. It was me and my first restaurant job. And this and that, didn't know how to cook at all. But guess what? I outdid them with the chicken. At least that what brought the customers in. It was just that I was slow. I ain't tell you about what days I had. I ain't saying anything like that. I'm not offended. I'm not ashamed of my Lord. I have confidence. I have confidence in Christ. I remember my first love. He was there through my ups and downs. I know what it's like having multi-jobs. I know what it's like to have a resume. I know what it's like how to, get in the interview. Just one year, I didn't have a job. Wow. Did I expect anything from them for unemployment? No, I didn't. But a lot of people have. But last year, I remember quite well when I was working, busting my butt. Hey, in the hot sun flipping signs. Remember cricket? Oh, yeah. That was just like not that long ago. And I was helping others get 9 to 5. We're trying to help. Said, this place is hiring. This place is hiring. Oh, yeah. One man. I was taking pictures. Well, everybody want to gang stop me, wear the same colors that I wear. And then you got people on the social media trying to belittle me. What's his name? Commander Chief, but found out he don't have no balls. He has no balls. He said, "Oh, you do it." But hey, he has no balls to come at me in my face today or yesterday. That day he came, he had no balls. He ain't very courageous. I could talk his rah, rah, rah. Or chief handle, whatever it is. I don't know. Still, I don't care. Talking about this and this and that. But has a lot of mouth, but don't want to back it up. Or what's his name? I don't even remember his name, but Peter Griffin. A lot to say, but don't want to show him, so he don't have the channels either. But like I said, I don't care what people say. Back up your shit. I want to, hey, I've been waiting. You target me individual, hey, I might be with you, whatever it is, hey, come on. You look at whether you want to show up or not. Don't talk down on me, but I'm supposed to be scared of you? For what? Who are you? You're typewriting, right? Evidently, they took away the guns from, hey, but you want to poke people with the problems, right? But as a person, individual, as a guy, I know I don't suck. Okay? I have self-control. I do have self-control. I don't need to jack off, watch porn. I don't need to pill a lady's drink. I don't need that's weak. That's weak. If you gotta rape a woman to get sex, you are weak. You are weak. You're a phony. You're not a real man. You put hands on one, beat up a female, like that, that's weak. I don't care how mad you get, you should never hit a woman. Period. The only way you put your hands on, I understand you slam on the bed, have fun, want to tap that behind it, play around like that. Okay, I get it. I understand. But raping a woman or even kids, you need to stop. You need to stop. Period. It's weak. It is weak. Why? Because you can't get no play? You should be ashamed of yourself. Well, you are. I understand. I don't roam around looking for like that. I don't do none of that. I don't. So I could speak about it. Because guess what? You can't fix problems. Yeah, I might get frustrated. But guess what? You can't fix on anybody's problems until you fix your own. Guess what? I fix a lot of stuff in my life. But it frustrates me. A lot of people are full load of shit. But who do I gossip and rumor to? Absolutely nobody. Who do I talk to? Who am I around? Can't rumor gossip with to myself. But like I said, to have a partnership or any kind of thing, you have to have communication. So if you're holding stuff a long time ago or somebody something, you can't hold it. And I'm no longer doing it. If you get to your head, I'm not harming you. I'm not doing nothing to you. Evidently, I paid bills because you see, when I was working at Burger King, Belks, all this stuff, I put it in the taxes too. You remember where my taxes go? So that was just last year. So no matter what you say, I still put in. And then when you guys use me as my SSI, even if I get SSI disability check, guess what? Guess what? That money still goes in your mouth too. They'll bite off the hands that feed you. If I am a customer and I buy from your store, don't bite off the hands that feed you. If I go all you can eat buffet and I just want sushi, I'm gonna get just sushi because I pay for it. Or whatever. It doesn't matter who pays for it. Guess what? I've been there a lot of times. Guess what? You can't tell me what I eat. But don't ever bite off the hands that feed you. You're lucky to here to be in America to serve these people. Especially if China is in the war with America. Kind of funny, right? That's when they do that, right? Let's talk about it. Let's be about it. Let's be real. Let's be real. So, like I said, it's kind of funny to me. So, you want to talk down on me so much, but clear up the specks of your own eyes. Fix your own problems before you try to fix mine, because evidently, I don't have kid problems. I don't have child support to worry about. I'm never around people. So how can I get sick if I'm never around people? How should I be able to have to do my prayer, saying, and whatever it is, since that long, whatever, it doesn't matter. Nobody's around. But you can't get mad at me. Oh, wait, I'm never around anyway. I'm more farther than that. But you complain about I do shit. No, it's you and your problems that you need to take responsibility as a grown individual. That's period whatsoever. See, if the kid is crying from a bus stop, where's my mom? Why the parents ain't showing up on time? It ain't my child. But I made sure that child, and I can't kidnap a person on a bike. That's too big to see. I don't ride a car. So therefore, guess what? You're full of little crap if you say, oh, I'm going to hurt someone. Because God even sees, and God knows, and God says that I don't mess with nobody. That's how idiotic you guys are. You need to ask him for knowledge and wisdom. You need to ask him, you need to get back to school. You need to understand. I know what a typewriter is. I know what a freaking, those things that the disc player, the jammer thing. Yeah, the tape player, the recorder. The phone that goes just like that. I know how to dial up those phones. I seen the other day. I know about that. I seen a channel, but hey, it's not hating the channel. But I'm just saying, if you're my age, you don't know that yet, but people telling me I'm retarded and stuff like that, and everything else. Hey, I want to tell you something. Where's you got education? I guess that people need to stay off their phones. It's social media. I told you that. I'm a millennial, and I'm talking about you hate you. No, I'm just telling you this. You can't not downgrade me and tell me this because, like, saying I'm stupid. Hey, maybe you guys should never skip class or school if you go to college and stuff like that. And I know that stuff, what that is. Hey, look, I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that, but hey, I guess you need A, lay off them drugs. 2, hey, stop skipping class and go to school and learn. 3, 4, hey, I'm just telling you something. So if black people are always complaining about, oh, they need education, I suggest, you know what? Keep your kids in school, because I thought you guys went to school. From when I was going to school, there was black people in school. But you guys say, oh, we can't get our education in 2021. What happened to your education? Because I graduated in 2009, there was plenty of black kids getting education. Oh, wait, is it the BLMs that over here that trying to, set up things and be all this and don't really realize how stupid they are? Because there's plenty of black people who had the education. So like I said, I didn't make them groups up. I didn't tell you guys to get signs and start all this rights and stuff. I didn't do that. That wasn't me. So, like I said, y'all seem like a whole bunch of circus. The LGBTQ and all that. That's a circus. It really is. Because if you say, oh, you need education, well, I suggest you stop dropping out of school or skipping class. And actually, guess what? I was forced to go to school. Whether I'm sick or not, until I puke, that's when I could come home early. Yeah, I care less if I have this stuff and people call me, hey, I might have problems. I may have that. But guess what? Well, hey, as a person, as an individual following Jesus Christ and believing, guess what? I made no excuses. I went to church. I never hit the church. I cry out to the Lord. I cried out. I know about forgiveness. I made songs about forgiveness. I said that, hey, I forgave a lot of people. Been through a lot of stuff. People spat in my face. I went to work. People spit in my face, being racial towards me, all kinds of stuff. Say I'll never make it. I can never be a thought. Good luck on welfare. All of that stuff. I've been through all kinds of stuff. But like I said, I didn't quit. But I am human. I am not a scientific lab rat. I am human. I am human. No, human should be actually a science project. Over and over, you humans are idiots. You act like it. Grow a pair. Grow a pair. All y'all. Period. I don't care how well you think you know the system. The way that, and if you know the system, since you know it all about a system that's so corrupted, maybe you corrupted it all. But you sure ain't God. Because God is bronze. He ain't white. He ain't black. Just saying. But I don't care about if they're a rapper or what. I did tell you this. I don't hate you. I don't have no reason to hate you. I don't see you. Unless you makeup, you wear makeup. When hey, I don't wear makeup. I don't need sound effects. But I know you guys hear me though. I know you guys see me. I know each and every one hear me. And you know what I'm saying. I don't care who it is. But I tell you what. Understand. I could talk about this stuff because I worked on myself. You can't fix anybody else's problem when you guys have problems of your own. How can you love someone if you don't love you guys yourselves? Just show improvement when you guys can't get things together. Everything's so rah crazy, right? But I'm the one that always gets. Man, that's cool. That's good. I'm glad I have haters. But like I said, I ain't better than y'all. And don't twist my words when I say that I said I'm better, because I did not say I'm better, because I'm not better. I don't know everything, but I'll tell you what, I do know this. Like everyone said this when I was going, hey, you can't fix someone until you fix your own. Well, guess what? I don't watch porn, so I can talk about people watching porn. Hey, I can talk about people in their marriage because I never had made a vow to someone and walked down the aisle. I could talk about, a little bit of this and that because, hey, I could talk about because I don't have that problem. How can a couple with problems talk about another couple with problems if you guys can't fix each other? If you guys are cheating on each other? But I understand the couple like this, a couple that if I know the couple is having a good time, a good relationship versus one that has problems, they could suggest things absolutely. But as a single person, they could even suggest more. Because guess what? From the outsider looking in, hey, he could say, oh, this person's being full of crap, da-da-da-da-da. You don't have that problem, period. Especially, I don't have kids. So, hey, why are you mad? Well, you can't handle it? Well, guess what? Fix what you guys have. Don't come up here and bring your personal house problems to me. Because I didn't toss your salad, ma'am. I didn't get on your D, sir. I didn't have your baby, sir. And I'm not going to, sir. And no, ma'am, I'm not a home wrecker. I'm just because, he gives you the D, and I guess you're not having enough good sex. Don't mean I'm gonna be your side because that's something I don't do. Especially if I have a big man, I don't have the side piece. I'm single. Like I tell you, I ain't sleeping with nobody. I don't got a side piece. I show you my phone every day. You see I don't have to watch porn. You seen the web history. You seen the conversations. My phone is dry. I don't talk to nobody because I keep a small circle because I know what it's like. I've been to all kinds of relationships from hey, whatever. And at the same time, I don't hate my exes. I don't need a nagging ear all the time about my exes. But I hear all the time now females when I try to get with them, oh, my ex said this, or I'm talking to him, and now. But hey, you still worried about your ex, but guess what? But when I had to say that the whole time and handle broken women. And deal with all that bull crap. So I could talk about females and stuff like that. So, I mean, because I can. But they left me at the once they could use you all, though you can't never say I was useless because you used me up. And once you used me all up, and and then they want to chip people up because of their believers, persecution, the real believers, they put them in persecution where, yeah, look, I've been trying to get a job, and guess what? All they wanted was females. And then the females looking, and now the females want to have the higher voice, right? And they want all this power, but they want the men to fucking work for them or want to be there for them all the time. And but you want making money too. Why does the man have to make money and give it to you? And guess what? But you want this, and you want this, and you want that. That's the reason why I don't really take much to my sides, because, hey, y'all full of shit. From the outside of looking in, hey, y'all full of shit. I've been third wheel plenty of times to know you're both full of shit. How's that? I'm not saying every relationship, but I don't know. It's none of my business. But like I said, but you're all the full of shit. Period. Y'all treat each other horribly. But you can't blame me. Hey, I'm single, baby. No kids. But you guys want to stop me working when I try to get work, because last time I did was Dollar General. And again, I could have had work. But guess what? They had, and they're still hiring. And then I found out, oh, the new hire was a woman, not a man. And then when I go to church, the woman wants to cry out, oh, I make this much. It's so hard for this. Oh, the men are supposed to put it in and all that. But, you know what I'm saying? But she looks at me and says, oh, but I see your head down and everything, but I put $70 in and stuff like that. But you call me guest, and then you treat a church like, like an auction. But then again, I'm not a female. First of all, I'm not a female. I'm a man, and I'm a guest. And top of that, God said, guess what? Hey, even a woman that put 2 cents in, the church, guess what? And that's a living business, puts more in than all the people that are rich. But then again, and then again, hey, look, I'm the guest. So why should I put in if I just slept one day? How do I know? It's not my responsibility to pay them bills. I didn't build that church. Since I'm the guest, but I put 3 pennies in, that should be good enough. Right? But then you got all the time I've been preaching outside the 4 walls of church. I've been going on different kinds of churches. I've been doing what I got to do, reach out and do my own kind of stuff to reach out and pray for people. So what's your excuses? What's your excuses? What's your excuses? Like, seriously. This is what we all need. I even need Jesus all the time. Need, want, and have. All of that. Because guess what? He gives me breath. He's more real with me. He's more loyal to me than all y'all could ever say you guys ever were. That's just straight up. I'm being honest. Just being honest and being real. Truth, action, and deed. I have faith with works. That's how I do my best to be doer of the word and, trusting him and ask him and I've been praying, but you guys don't appreciate it because look, I see he answered my prayers the best I can. Look, well, everything's been with the COVID and since that, all of that stuff. I remember in the rain or no rain, in the dark time, go on a bicycle, still praying for everybody and everything, healing the land and doing all kinds of stuff. Yes, I do that. I praise and worship. I say thank you, and that's just recently. And so, yes, I mean it's but it's 2022. And it was 2020, 19, 20. And hey, even though so, this is just I wasn't born yesterday, but it's 2022. But I was essential working, but I was never appreciated. You guys have cars. You guys, I've been to the gym. I just couldn't afford it, but I was going to Planet Fitness. I was going to Zone. But guess what? Evidently, life sometimes, it gets hard. And guess what? Especially one single male that's always been looking for someone that, hey, I would like to find somebody. But guess what? They're always judgmental. They never liked the way I looked. I don't care if I was skinny, whatever it is. I never made much. I didn't make a lot of money or whatever. But I'm always been the one that's accepted people in and everything else. But they take advantage. Everything I have. So it's hard. You can't offer me to go to this. But see, at least I sure ain't lazy. I know what it takes to get jobs after jobs, multiple jobs at the same time. But guess what? You still use me up and everything else, but you didn't really put much in. What'd you put in? What you hiding? What it is? Why can't you communicate? Why were you still lacking communication? Period. Takes team. It takes a team. What team have you done without me being aware? And you hiding all this for yourself so you can take credit or something? That you disappeared on me and they want to do like this? I mean, come on now. That's the problem. You guys lack communication. I care less if I'm broke now, how much money I got. Care less now. Because guess what? Because I learned in life. It's time to slow down the pace a little bit. It breaks off a bit. When you've seen that game. If you have an iPhone, you should know about those penguins and ice. Now I'm gonna let you guys fall off that cliff. And you keep trying to push me. I'm gonna let you guys slide. Or you're trying to think you guys ahead of yourself. Because you know what? I tried and pushed myself. It takes a lot more effort on a bicycle than it does you get and go to the gym and then come out the side gym exercising with injured body and everything else and still go to work and everything else. Walk from where I live to this and to church and then on the back too. And whatever it is, be doing the word and trusting in the Lord Almighty high. While everything else, by the way, even when it rains, people splash me on my face. I make no excuses. Every day and night out. And guess what? You guys on cars are also beautiful. I want to get tans and spray on tans. I need that. I got my tan from natural sunlight. I got my muscle work, my legs work from actual walking, from actually in the hot sun with my sweater on. I don't care what you guys say. I don't care if the snow, whatever it is. I've been in the snow before. I've been in the rain. I've been in the cold. I've been hot. And guess what? I'm still here. But now, you guys don't want to do nothing. You guys want to chew me up and spit me out. But don't ever forget, I ain't useless. Because I've been used and abused. I don't got to keep on continuing trying. Now, I've been waiting for you. And you guys take this time that I've been waiting for you. But you see, I was always on everyone's beck and call. Just remember that. Still being self-sufficient. And that was just last year. Still putting people's food in people's bellies. Yeah. And other people's exercise too, right? That's where the taxes go, right? That was just last year. And that's with all that. Yeah. Well, everyone collected unemployment and nobody wanted to be employed. Be lazy on their asses, right? When no one wants to help out and get me on game or else to motivate me. But not motivate me because I can motivate myself. But I mean, get me into something like, really sit down and tell me what this is because they really want to do for themselves. But I know what. But then again, I realize this. You know what? If it takes you that long, and you guys got since I also been working hard on my own, but waiting for also the case that I've been trying to get for what they made me skinny. They're also as well. Guess what? Been waiting for that, working hard and stuff. But hey, they should have already been done this. They should have been done this, and that's the problem. So what happened to liberty and justice for all? So that's the reason why I trust in God. So reason why, because guess what? God is creator of all, and you guys better get ready because Jesus is coming soon. And guess what? I'm not. This is going to be a Christian. I don't care. Look. I know what it's like getting back of dumpster trucks. And guess what? When I was working as a trash man, guess what? You guys were too lazy to pick up your own trash. But look. Well, why does it take you so long to owe me some money? You guys got technology, Cash App, you guys got this, and that's that. But it's always a scam. Why do I have to go through this process? No, you could just you can print out so much money so fast. But it's so much excuse people make. It is. I got ran over. I didn't get no money for that either because it was in the dark and I couldn't get nothing like that. You remember that? But I'm always up on my feet trying to make something happen.